Welcome to the base with Abby and Wilson. Today we have Makena. She's a writer, and one thing she has promised me that she'll write a story about me and her.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
You have to give the full comprehensive what she has written.
Si ndio hapo nimekuachia.
Sawa.
Juu unajifanya kujua sana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 1, Miss Makena Onjerika was shortlisted for the Cane Prize, which is the thing that Binyavanga Wainaina won. Unajua Binyavanga? Are you sure? Does this guy read? He doesn't read.
Yeah, he reads.
Are you sure?
Kamjua usimwambie.
Binyavanga, Kwani,
You're supposed to be
on your side.
Actually, I wasn't shortlisted.
Really?
No.
Why did I think you were?
Because I went for their retreat. Back when I was 17.
So she's spreading rumors.
Yeah, spreading rumors.
Yes, sindio.
I've I've had that rumor before, and I was like, I won. What did I win? And then I was
like you remember the guys who were, you know,
no,
the anthology.
I was in the anthology.
You were in the anthology.
Yeah,
is that where the rumor came from?
Yeah, that's where the rumor came from.
And you picked it.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it.
Now you are rumor monger.
I knew that it was a rumor, so I was telling her so that she proves it wrong, you know, on the show. I was giving her a platform.
Stop being smart.
Yeah.
To speak the truth.
Stop being smart.
Hilarious.
You are the one who did that introduction.
Anyway, and then you have a blog.
Yes.
It's not a rumor.
Not a rumor.
Sawa.
Yeah.
And this blog.
Is it fashionable than yours?
What is your problem?
No.
Stop looking at my top. Why are you looking at my top? Come to tell you.
The writings.
Polite, huh?
The writings.
Tell him you're not supposed to look at people's tops, especially girls. Who is this guy? So, your blog started because of what?
I just wanted to write about Nairobi. So my blog is called NairobiKenyablog.com. And I just wanted to write about Nairobi because I spent a long time in the US and felt that I had no clue about Nairobi. Like, I didn't even know like Umoja is next to which area. And so I like Google mapping and figuring out where Nairobi is, and I read stuff about Nairobi.
What turned me onto your blog in the first place was that M-Pesa fiasco.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. Oh, it's connecting, huh?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Wilson.
remember.
I'm done.
So the M-Pesa thing was just me on a Sunday, like afternoon, trying to send money to my brother. And then I pressed one wrong number and it went to someone else. And so I was like...
It's Bernard.
Yeah, Benson.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Yes. So, you know, I pressed one wrong number and went to the wrong guy, and I called Safaricom and I was like, could you reverse that? And they're like, oh, oops, he's withdrawn the
So
money.
quick, so
yeah,
quick.
very quick.
It was on an
it was,
M-Pesa.
yeah, I think he was just sitting
Umesikia
there.
jina ya mwisho.
You are we don't do things like that anymore. But so, you know, I kind of texted the guy and I was like, dude, you just took my money. I don't like that. I was really pissed off. It was one of those moments of like, I can't believe that just happened to me, because you hear it happens all the time to people. So I texted him and I was like, I'm gonna put your name all over social media if I don't get back my money. And then we kind of started like, he started calling me back all the time and he's like, I'm not gonna send you all your money, you need to beg me back for your money.
What? He told you need to beg?
Yeah, I need to be polite and stuff like that. But I was like, look, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I'd be talking to Safaricom in the first place because, I mean, I made a mistake, but you went a step further and you took out my money. How am I supposed to get my money back? I can't even correct my mistake, you know? So he sent me back some of the money.
How much was it?
So I sent him 4,027 bob because I wanted my brother to withdraw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he sent me back like 3,750. I was like, dude, let's do like this. You have no like reason to hold any of my money.
So he had taken like 250.
Yeah, he took like 200 and something. Yeah. I don't know, maybe like as a cut for himself because he was being generous. I don't know. Yeah, like so. And at the end, like when the whole thing started, and you know, I put the whole story on social media, a lot of people are like, it's just like 270 bob and stuff. And I was like, you know, I understand where you guys are coming from, but this guy has no right to my money at all. And I wouldn't even be talking to him if he hadn't gone and withdrawn my money. So, you know, people picked it up on Twitter and Facebook, and people came to my blog, some people reblogged it, and finally we were able to pressure him into like sending the money back, all of it. I suspect actually it was his wife who sent it back, not him necessarily.
Why you say that?
Because the money came back from, like I sent the money to his number, and then when he sent the money back the first time, it was through his wife's number. And then the second time, like the money came from his wife. So I think she was just like, this is insane. Like,
and ridiculous.
Yeah, and did you get a photo of him?
No, I never got a photo of him, and there was someone who came on the blog and left comments claiming to be him and wanting to meet and stuff in some dingy place somewhere.
Wow.
But you know, that didn't happen because I was busy that day. It was I think near Kenya Power, like their offices out in Ngara or something like that. Wanted to meet in some dingy room.
It's good you never went there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my question is this.
Yeah.
How, after you did that, there was something that you wrote about Safaricom looking into something, you were partnering with them to do something.
Actually what happened is because there was so much noise on social media, Safaricom ended up calling me, and you know, I recorded the whole thing, and I also shared it with guys, and I was like, this is what Safaricom is planning to do. And there's this guy who I think he's called Nzioka, and he's their public relations guy. He also wrote me a message and was like, you know, Safaricom is gonna handle this. I think honestly, I think at this point Safaricom is like at loss about what to do, because from how I see it, I think M-Pesa has kind of gone out of control in some areas of it. Like people lose money all the time on it.
Lost money? Really? You never sent to
this
the wrong guy?
No. Before he sends you money,
I counter check.
he copies
Counter
the number.
check.
I write the number down on a piece of paper.
Not even that. His phone, he copy. You see, like
Yeah,
going to
copy,
the number,
paste,
copy,
yeah.
paste the number.
Yeah.
You've never lost money on that?
I'm lucky I haven't lost. But I actually retweeted
what she wrote about.
and shared it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Did you ever even get like his photo? That
No, I never got his photo. Like, you know, my deal with him was like, dude, if you send me back my money, I will go away. I would not even talk to you. So as soon as you send me back my money, I was like, enjoy the rest of your life.
If I ever lose money, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, hey, you need to send me back my money, because that's just dodgy.
Yeah.
It's like something Wilson would do.
But
You know?
Come on.
yeah. So I mean, actually, what happened to me this Friday is I lost money again on M-Pesa.
Oh my god.
It was great. I had one of those moments of like, I cannot believe I was that stupid.
Oh my god.
Because I went to an M-Pesa place, put in some money, and like 4K, and then there was this text that came in like, oh, someone had erroneously sent me money, and I was like, oh, poor guy, you know, this has happened to me before, let me send them back their money. And then they had actually sent me this fake M-Pesa or whatever, and I was like, oh wow, so I lost money.
And that's another blog post.
I don't know, I put it up somewhere on like Facebook. We have this group where we put them up, but I just want to say, if you're out there, Erastus Munene, watching this, I don't know. I don't know what to do with you.
Is this new trick? Like, if
Yeah.
if you send someone's money wrongly, and they don't send you back, so that thing you SMS them, you tell them something for Illuminati.
Yeah, I've seen that thing.
Yeah.
I've seen that thing. Ati, thank you for your contribution to Illuminati. The first meeting is blah, 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 and we'll send you 3,000 for registration again. But money will come back so quickly.
Yeah.
What?
It actually, I hear that it works.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and some people, if you call them and you're like, hey, I send you money wrongly, could you send it back? They just send it back to you.
no, they even people when you send the money, they'll even call you.
Yeah.
And
They'll
ask,
call you and ask, nani natumia pesa?
Yeah.
And some will just send them.
Those are good people.
Yeah.
But no, they are not, you know, but this thing for registration of SIM cards, now you see Kitambo guys, if you send me 20 Gs, I withdraw and to pass that SIM card and go and buy another one.
Yeah.
But now we'll know it's Wilson you send that money to. So
Yeah, actually the thing with that is I don't believe that system is working at all, because I work in Mombasa and I do like field research, and I was talking to this M-Pesa lady, not M-Pesa really, she was selling SIM cards for Airtel and You, and this guy comes over and he's like, can I buy one of the cards? And what happens is she just asks him, what's your ID? And he spills out a number. He doesn't actually look at her ID. So, I mean, anyone can register anything.
but you see what they have done, they have made the penalties there so high. I think it's $1 million or something.
I have no idea. It's $1 million.
Yeah, it's $1 million.
And
If you
even
write a wrong ID.
Even the you see the Westgate thing, made it a bit serious for that offense, because the actual terrorists were using SIMs which were not registered, and they wanted to actually put in all the 4
Yeah, which I feel is not the way forward. But I
You
can
know
get where
they
that
even
comes
summoned
from.
the CEOs of the telecoms.
Yeah.
So now it's very serious. Like if you're caught with it, not even the operator, like you have a SIM card which is not registered, it's a very big offense.
Yeah.
But you know what? That story of the whole M-Pesa thing, it makes you look at Kenyan people like, really, you guys? But also the fact that you can put enough pressure just from tweeting and Facebooking for a guy to send you back your money. That's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I also think it's a one-time thing.
You don't think if it happened again and another guy was
like
liquid,
someone completely different was not me. I don't you know, I spend a lot of time in that. Like I would spend days and days. Even at work, I was only half there. Like I spend a lot of time
I hope your boss
interacting
doesn't
with
watch.
people. Yeah, we hope my boss isn't watch. I actually did really good work at that time, so I don't think she cares. But I've tried to create sort of a system to help people, and I don't see them actually using it. So we have a Facebook group. It's called How to Catch an M-Pesa Thief, and I've kind of given people guidelines.
How many people are there?
Right now there are 1,527. Yeah, you just ask. Yeah.
You know, I love catching things and actually beating them up.
I don't know about beating them up, but yeah. So I don't like. I've seen people even putting up stuff about being conned. So right now it's just an informational page where you can go and find every single M-Pesa or whatever that people have reported. But they're not really going to the extra mile of actually
Have you
knowing
told that Safaricom knows there's such a page?
I don't know whether they do know that it's there.
Yeah, that
Probably.
guy who texted you.
Google
Yeah.
No, that guy who texted you about they'll sort them out. Can you please text him back and tell him there's this page where guys have been raising, so that because I know they can follow up.
Yeah.
On to writing. Are you working on something big?
I'm working on a short story for the Commonwealth Prize, short story prize. I actually haven't been writing much outside of my blog for like since I went to graduate school for creative writing, and then after that I was just like exhausted.
Which is ironic because creative writing. Okay.
Yeah, so I was really exhausted, so I kind of did other things, got a job like everyone else.
Do you think, like, was it a useful degree to have? No, that came out wrong. What I mean is, does it stifle your creativity if you continue to do a master's in creative writing?
I think you get a lot of information, or you just find out how much you don't know, like all at the same time. It's like you just feel really stupid all the time because there's so many people to study from, there's so many books to read, and it's kind of difficult. Yeah, but once you finish and you have like a gap of a year to actually think about it, it becomes natural to you. Okay. Yeah, so it's cool.
Sawa, sawa. So we'll be waiting for that short story. It's coming out when?
I don't know. I'm gonna finish it and send it
Artists
in.
don't give deadlines, okay? Just calm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you should read the one that's on Story Moja, the blog. They picked me for their November short story thing, which is exciting. Yeah.
Sawa, sawa.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.
We really appreciate you. I'm gonna join that group so that we beat
How
other
to
things.
catch an M-Pesa.
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Is your clapping the
end.
outro? Yeah? Okay.
The end.
That was
Tickles
the base with Abby and Wilson and Makena. See you guys next time.
Bye.